America? It's your boy Calvin, this According to Cal. Today we're gonna talk about immigration. We got one side that wanna help all the immigrants and give them all the resources they need, give them whatever they ask for. And then you got this side that want basically for them to go right back to wherever they came from and to never come back and to do everything they can to make sure that nobody come back and no immigrants come in, unless you come, legally. So let's find out how people really feel. I feel like it's a lot of propaganda, different outlets pitting us against each other. I want to figure out what the people outside is really saying and how we really feel. So let's get outside to the streets and find out. Check it out.
It's my money and I need it.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now.
Hey, what up, brother, man? How you been, man? I gotta talk to you. We gotta chop it up, bro. You been tweaking, bro. You been doing all this weird stuff, and it's like, oh, what's wrong with you, bro? How you got subscriptions? You ain't got no job. We know what you be doing, Selena Powell, all this other stuff. Bro, lock in, bro. You worried about these chicks, these girls is not going through. You got no drip. You constantly wearing my clothes. I'm giving you clothes off my back. You giving it back musty, bro. What's going on, nigga? I told you, bro. Hey, bro, see. And I'm trying to change, bro. But we gotta change, bro. Like, we gangsta, we gotta get right, bro. Like, I signed up for KBU, bro. Either you gonna sign up with me or this ain't, no, bro, we done, bro. I sent you the link, bro. Hit my line, it's cooked, bro. All right, man, we got our dog here today. What up, bro? All right, what's your name?
John.
My name is LaShawn.
Chris P. Bacon.
I want to know how you feel about immigration. Are you in support of it? Are you against it? Are you on the fence?
I mean, like, historically, everybody that's here in this land is an immigrant, unless you're a Native American.
Coming from where I am, I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I personally feel like they're taking our jobs. I don't think that it's fair.
I feel good about immigration. Immigration cool with me.
Me and my good people, we voted for our good president. Thank the Lord for President Trump. We voted for him, and I personally feel like they need to go back to where the hell they came from.
I couldn't vote for Trump. I know he gave us the little stimulus check last time, but he came in a little too orange this time, you know what I'm saying? So it bothered me.
Them stimmies helped out though, right?
They definitely did.
Right, let me tell you guys something here. They need to go back to hell where they came from, okay? Stop picking our strawberries.
I mean, historically, we didn't have a choice, but we here now, so.
Right, I feel that. You sound like you have a more progressive stance, like you for immigration and all the sanctuary stuff that's going on in Chicago and everything.
You're using some big words, but yeah, I'll agree with it.
Okay. How do you feel like deportation will affect black people in the black community? Do you feel like the rent is so costly because the money is going to immigrants?
Nah, because the immigrants, my neighbors, we all broke.
He's trying to paint these people out to be criminals, when the irony of the situation is a lot of them coming over here to escape crime, to escape drugs, and to escape violence.
I do what I do. I sell plants and plant-like substances to the community.
So you're a botanist?
Exactly.
I don't like it. I work hard, and I am a good, hard, purebred American.
Do you know what your other counterparts, your immigrant friends, you know what they do for a living?
They do a little bit of everything. They be on the corners. They mechanics. They take things and sell them. They entrepreneurs. You know.
Typical immigrants.
I ain't from Mexico, and my people ain't from Mexico, and my granny ain't from Mexico. So deport they ass for all I care. Goodbye. I don't want to go. I didn't even like it when I went to Cancun. Food was too expensive.
You don't think they deserve an opportunity? I mean, we got sanctuary cities and...
God bless President Trump. Deport them all.
Okay.
Elon Musk for VP.
What? Okay.
God bless Trump.
Okay.
God bless America. Make America great again.
Do you feel like he's projecting because he's a criminal or has a criminal history?
That the fact that a lot of people that's running a lot of what's going on have active criminal cases.
Okay, so you feel like it's a lot of the pot calling the kettle black type situation.
Or calling the kettle brown.
Right. However you want to put it together. And you don't think that maybe, changing the constitutional rights and all the laws we set beforehand that could, have...
America elected the right president twice, and I believe that he is going to uphold our constitutional rights. Who needs the Department of Education? Who needs it? Educate what? The FDA, the CDC. We don't need those guys.
How you feel about the Venezuelans taking over the apartment complex in Aurora?
Hey, I ain't hear about that. Hold on. Hold on. I ain't hear about that.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. That was pretty cool. I wish they took over my complex because the rent too high.
How much you paying rent?
About like $2,800.
In America?
Inglewood.
In Inglewood. Wow, okay. You never heard about that? You didn't hear about it? Yeah, they was like, they was exploiting and extorting the landlord, so he wasn't getting no money. They was robbing him, and they had guns. It was like a whole thing in Aurora, Illinois. Yeah, that whole Venezuelan thing wasn't fake. That was legit.
When was this going on?
I don't know, like a couple months ago. Yeah.
I ain't hear about that.
All right, well, I really appreciate this conversation. I feel like I got a lot of good insight from you, man.
Shout out to my mama, man. Free my mama.
Free his mama, man. Stop playing.
Good morning, America. It's your favorite anchor, Melvin Dickelfin. In today's news, we have a bold announcement from President Trump. He plans to change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. In other news, he also plans to change French fries to freedom fries. Tasty. In other news, President Trump's approval rating has been slipping as Americans worry about the economy. In response, President Trump tweeted fake news. The economy is the best it's ever been. Want to see? Just look at my bank account. In other news, President Trump says that he's ready to upgrade ICE detention facilities into 5-star hotels. He says he'll make it so good that they won't want to leave. In other news, President Trump says that all immigrants should come legally, like his wife did, by marrying a rich old man who hates immigrants. It's a tough process, but it's possible. Trump's newest economic plan: deport all the immigrants and force the Americans to take the jobs they refuse to do. The only problem is, whenever Trump sees an American picking fruit, he calls them a socialist. Well, America, this episode, we learned a whole lot. We had the good, new fresh perspectives, fresh faces, getting a lot of different insight. I appreciate it. And then we had the bad. You got people that's not really open to different perspectives, don't want to hear nothing new that they ain't already heard. And that's okay, because you got the ugly. And the ugly, America, is as simple as this. Some things should not be said, but you do got freedom of speech. I can't take that away from you. So it is what it is. But I want to know this. If it was you, what would you do? If it was your family, if you had to make the choice between following the law and following your instincts, what would you do? I know what I'd do. I'd get out of Dodge. I'd get gone. You wouldn't see me no more. We gone. Easy. Simple. No question. So let's have a conversation. Talk to me in the comments. What would you do? If it was your family, your wife, your kids, and you got all these different gangs and cartels and whatnot coming trying to, well, I don't want to talk about it. Let's have a conversation in the comments. All I'm saying is, bro, you need to get your life together, bro. Like, I get passionate about this, bro. We got to get our life together, bro. I signed up for KBU. You need to sign up too, bro, because you tweaking, bro. You OD. You really tweaking. Like, I really ain't trying to talk no more for real. Like, you smoke weed, you take drugs, you eating my food. Like, Trump's finna turn off Link.